And we are live. Hello and welcome everyone to another episode of Money Mondays Live. Thank you guys for tuning in. It is episode 15, you guys. Can you believe it? We have done this for 15 shows every Monday, almost 4 months. Wait, three months. Yeah. No, almost 4 months of bringing you guys content that you can use so you can win with your money. I am so excited for today's show. Hello to everyone who has already joined. Hey to all my special members. I got to go ahead and give y'all a shout out because y'all are here already. Thank you to Reese and Sitting in a Tree for joining the channel. Appreciating y'all. Jay, go ahead. You holding it down and showing up for Tanisha. Oh, Tanisha's flying back home right now. Oh, I know you miss your boo thing. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hello to Co. You were the first one here, girl. You're the first one I see. But thank you to Dennis in the background for making sure everything runs smooth. And I will go ahead and dive in with a quick shout out to just a couple of different businesses that I noticed popping up that I really, truly adore. One is Monet, Dior, Couture. And I love her line because she creates and provides beautiful designs for earrings, necklaces, bracelets, and all types of other jewelry. So go ahead and check out her Instagram, Monet, Dior, Couture. The link will be in the description if you have any questions. And check out my Instagram if you want to know more and see some of the products that I've already purchased and worn. Thank you guys so much, Co. Thank you so much for starting us off right with the fresh $9.99 donation. I appreciate you guys. You guys are so awesome. Welcome, everybody. And don't forget, if you want to hear this Money Monday again, you have access now via podcast, anywhere you like to hear podcasts. So Apple, Spotify, and the like. So enjoy. Well, let's dive into today's money news. Our special guests are on the way. They will be with us shortly, but we got to dive into these money tips, right? So first up, I thought this was pretty interesting. General Motors, who's known for having all types of financial issues over the past few years, are now surging. Their stocks are surging. Isn't that interesting? Have you guys heard this news? An analyst wants General Motors to spin off its business, but it might not be necessary because they are actually up 9.9% from Friday's closing price. So I wanted to give them a quick plug because, guys, you know, we're in our investment game right now. So this might be a company you might want to check out and vet. They've had some tough years in the past, but it looks like their future is bright. So give them a chance. Maybe you want to look into it, but that's my take on General Motors. Another random fact that I found in the news today is that Pizza Hut, over 300 locations are set to close. Now, guys, if you are an 80s baby, you know Pizza Hut. You remember the dine-in salad bar, all the hot pizzas ready and on display for you to grab. Well, Pizza Hut is having a tough go at it right now. And no shocker at all to see over 300 locations set to close. In direct opposition, while they're having not a great financial year, Walgreens and CVS are ramping up to be able to give out even more flu shots this fall and winter. So are you guys, do you guys usually do flu shots? Let me know in the comments below if you're a person that has to have flu shots for work or whatever. Is it something you usually do or is it something you don't usually do? Let me know in the comments. Hey, Asia. Thank you again for being a special member. We appreciate all the support. I'm loving it. Thank you guys so much. Let's see here. So another thing I wanted to mention is another business, small business. I'm all about supporting small businesses. And another business that I found that I really enjoy their products is Amore in Beauty. And I love her line of beauty products. She has great lip colors. So a lot of the recent lip colors you've seen me wearing in the recent Money Mondays, maybe the last 2 Money Mondays prior, I've been wearing her colors. So I know people are always asking me where I get these products from. So I want to quickly just give them a shout out because I love the brand. It's quality, it lasts, it doesn't rub off and smear. So all the links will be in the comments below for that. Now, you know what we got to do. It's time to do some money wins, okay? I got a couple of money wins that I have to share with you guys. Let me know in the comments below if you guys experienced any money wins in the past week. I was so grateful and so happy to hear from my own mama for this next one, y'all, that I want to share. Thank you, moderators, for moderating the comments. Also, I see some crazy wild stuff posted in the thing. Thank you guys for doing your job. But anyway, that threw me off. The wins that my mother experienced is for the first time in her life, guys, she purchased her first car with cash. Can you get into it? Get into it. Cash purchase. She went to the dealer. She test drove her some cars, and she left from that parking lot with her very own first vehicle with just paying by cash, y'all. So shout out to my mama. I need me an applause button. But I am so proud of her. And if you guys know, my mom always is supporting my Money Mondays, and she's usually in the building. So I'm going to check and see if I see her right now, but I don't see her yet. And oh, here's our special guest. So I'll go ahead and add you guys on. Hello. Hey, special guest. I love your shirt. How you doing? Now, just do a mic check for me real quick because I can't hear you guys just yet.
Can you hear me now? Oh, wait, hold on.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay.
If you guys are able to turn up your volume and just get as close as you can, I think we'll be good.
Okay, gotcha. All right, are we sounding good? Mic check.
Let me know in the comments below how excuse me, how are Corey and Shelly sounding? Let me know if you guys can hear them clearly, because I don't want you guys to miss a thing, okay? I don't want you guys to miss a thing. We're about to dive into the goodness.
Mm-hmm.
That is all things budget life. Well, first, y'all, go ahead and say hey to everybody. Introduce yourselves.
What up, YouTube? What's going on?
He's so extra.
I love it.
How we do this tubing thing? What's it like?
Okay. Let's get into it.
You never asked him to come on here.
I am so excited to have you guys. Thanks for joining into my little Money Monday show. Now, guys, if you see a familiar face, your eyes are not tricking you. So, hello. Excuse me while I block some more people. And thanks to my moderators who are helping me out in the comments, because we are really off the hook today. Really? But anyway, if you remember in my past budgeting video, I had the pleasure of interviewing Rochelle, also known as Shelly, also known as Ro, about her beginner budgeting style and her money transition from that YOLO lifestyle to one that matters. Okay, we setting up money and building generational wealth. Okay, we're getting out of debt and making money moves. We've shed off that old money personality. We are doing
tears of struggle.
Tears of struggle. Okay. So thank you guys so much for coming back to give us a money update. How long has it been since we did that interview? We're so bad with time.
You know I'm not the one to ask. That is all his category.
I would say about 2 or 3 months.
Was that May?
Was it in May? And we in August? Goodness. Okay.
So.
Well, I am so glad that you are in the building, and I cannot wait to hear what you guys have been up to. So first up, let me grab my questions. I'm nothing without my questions, y'all. Gotta grab them. Okay, first question. How did you guys treat money before marriage? Who's gonna answer that one? Look at it. Look at each other.
Do you want to go or should I?
I'll go.
Okay.
And then you can go.
All right.
So for me, the way I was raised, it's like buying things is a sense of comfort, and you buy things that make you feel better. and then you hustle for everything else. So it's complete. How I lived before and after is completely different. I would buy things without thinking about it. I would go on trips without thinking about it. You always think about it and feel guilty about it after the fact. Never before.
Never before.
Never before. So, and it was a coping mechanism. You know, your life isn't the way you want it, so you just do what you got to do to feel better, and that's buy clothes and get your hair done, have $200 weaves and nails always done, and you know, because you feel you're making it, trying to make yourself feel better. But the biggest difference between before and now is that I actually feel better now because I'm not stressed and I don't have that anxiety.
That part.
That part that makes you want to throw up after the fact. I don't have that anymore, and that feels better to me than how I felt before. So that was how I lived.
Corey.
Same.
For me,
but not close.
So for me, though, I feel like for both of us, we both came from a long line of financial instability. Like, I remember growing up when my family, we didn't really have a discussion about finances and saving money and stuff. I mean, we knew money was a thing, but like we never had the thought or had the education to really like save it. So I think growing up and getting into a marriage and coming together, finances almost felt like taboo in a sense. It almost felt like one of those topics where it was just like, we don't discuss the
Talk about that.
So, and it was just like it almost felt like if you checked and you had a positive balance in your account, it's just up for grabs for pretty much anything. So you got it. It's fine. You saw what last week? You checked your account. You had 200. You should have enough.
You should still have the same 200.
And then the next day you find out, oh, I have a negative $136 in my account. How'd that happen?
Every time.
So it's like it was always just it was scary. It was really scary to confront it and really like accept it. Like we just tried to sweep it under the rug as much as we could, but we kept tripping over the lump in the rug. So
boom.
I think it's a lack of generational knowledge.
Yeah.
There's a big language gap with finances.
Mm-hmm.
I was encouraged and this is nothing against my parents, my mother, love her to death. It's you don't know, so you don't know what you don't know. So I was encouraged to get credit cards.
Same.
Lane Bryant, Victoria's Secret, all of them.
All of them.
All of them.
I was told to get a credit card and only pay the minimum, and that's it.
Yeah, and like, you know, for like student debt, which is my biggest debt that it still gives me nausea.
Yeah.
That's like at the end of the road.
Yeah.
That student debt, I was informed that everyone has debt, and so that made it okay. But you have 18-year-olds signing on the dotted line. They have no clue what this means until it shows up in their adult life.
You better
it's
speak
it. Like the little thing we all know about. Like, yeah, I know I have student debt, but that's not today's problem.
And they in your life.
And then you wake up,
forever.
and it's today's problem.
Yeah.
So that for me, I think from talking with you, Dave Ramsey, and all of these different financial advisors is really recognizing that there's financial information I don't have. There's things I don't know. And so now I am an adult and I have the ability to unlearn what I've learned. I think that was a big thing for me.
Oh, thank you guys so much. So here's another question. It's kind of like a part B question. When did you guys realize, hey, it's time for us to get a budget? Like, do you guys remember that moment that day where you're like, okay, we got to get serious about this. We got to make some moves.
Who's that?
For me, I would say are you asking what motivated or what was that moment?
Yeah. What was that moment?
I think kicking it on your couch and you just talking about this book, Money Makeover, and you were talking because I mean I got the tail end of you when it was like swipe just
you got it. You know what my history is. You know my skeletons.
Yes.
Mhm.
So I came in on the tail end of that, and then it was sitting on your couch, like just hearing you talk about money and financing and budgeting, and like I listened to the book, and then when I listened to the book changed my life. So I would say that was the moment where I was like, there's something I'm not doing that I should be doing that I could be doing that would make my life better. Like something as simple as I know that bad things are going to happen. Why don't I have a savings fund for those bad things?
Why? Why do we wait
Why?
for things that we know are going to happen
The
and
car
wait to not be
literally
ready?
breaks down every 3 months. Why is there not a car fund?
I
The
love
car
it.
is broken down now, actually.
Get
And
into it.
I don't have the stress because I'm going to get it fixed because I
Right.
have money set aside. So it's like that little thing. And then I think the second thing too is I'm in my full-time job now. And I literally had a moment where I remember being as broke as I was when I wasn't working and we were only living off of his income. And I
Mhm.
said,
Wow.
I cannot
Wow.
understand why I am just as broke now as I was when I wasn't working. I might as well not be working.
Yep.
I might as well not work.
What are you
So
going for
those
every
two
day?
things, yeah, I was like, those two things, I'm like, I can't keep being as broke with a full-time job as I was without a job. So those are
Exactly.
my aha moments. The Money Makeover book, and that account still hit zero. And it wasn't zero because I'm on a zero-based budget. It was zero because I spent.
Zero
Okay.
for the wrong reason.
It was okay. It's not because there was money saved elsewhere in a
Right.
different account for a different purpose. Okay. It was zero
Yes.
because I spent it all or
Yeah.
overdrafted. And it's not a good feeling. So that was.
No. What about you, Corey?
Okay. So, history about me is I've always been that friend in the friend group that always had no money. I was always negative balance, but I was always like doing stuff. I was always traveling,
Forever
buying
broke.
food.
How
I
you
was
met Shelly?
going,
Probably.
I was like I was doing stuff on like a very seedy, shady budget.
It's
And
not even a budget. You just spent the check that you had.
And so I that was just over the course of me growing up, but it wasn't until I wouldn't say like sometime last year where I really had just that moment where I was like, I need to figure out why I have more money going out than coming in. Why? And I'm visual. I'm very visual. So I need to see it written down. I've always had in my mind to write down my expenses, but I just always brushed it off. I was like, all right, I'll do it later. But one day I literally was like, I'm doing it. I got the time. I'm going to just do it. Went into my bank statements, looked at my account, and I've started researching. I started looking at what was coming out, when it was coming out, what was due, when it's due, and how much. And so I wrote it down on a piece of paper. I said, "This is how much I'm getting in this week." And I planned it around when the stuff was coming out. And I kid you not, from that moment forward, I've only been going up from there because I needed to really have that sit down with myself and say, you need to see what's happening. You've been shoving it in the closet for so long, thinking that it would resolve itself. When it wasn't, it was getting worse. I was always the overdraft friend. I didn't want to be the overdraft friend anymore.
The friend that could never gift anything.
I don't want to be the overdraft person. I don't want to be. I've always wanted to be that person to just be like one day our friends we're all out to eat, and I'll just be like, I got it. And that's what I want to work towards. I want to still work towards being that friend that's like, don't worry about it, I got it. And it's not gonna kill me.
Yo, y'all did that for us a couple times, and I was like, I think Micah and Rochelle are rich.
I was like,
and Rochelle was like, no, ma'am.
Not at all.
No, ma'am. I was like, I think they're rich.
But to be honest, really, like you and Micah have always been an influence on us as a couple as far as like y'all plans and how y'all do things and how y'all move. Like especially with finances, like y'all, even though y'all had the finances coming in, y'all could have easily been in the same position as us, but y'all are determined. Like when y'all set your mind to something, when y'all showed us that Dave Ramsey thing, y'all were set. Y'all like when y'all have a plan
And
on
then
doing something,
y'all spread it. It was
y'all
like a
y'all are
wildflower.
set on it, and y'all try to make your friends come in and be great.
Yes, I was like, come on, get rich with us, y'all.
Get rich. Let's get rich.
I almost felt like I was in a
get
business
rich.
thing, but I was really gonna make money this time.
Yes, and all
Yes.
all
Oh, thank you guys.
It was like a budget.
But like I still have the 7 baby steps written down. I have it in my phone. Like we're gonna keep working on that. And I know step 2 is like the hardest one, but we're gonna fight for that for sure. And I think with us really having these aha moments and looking at our finances, I think we're on our way to making it.
And then sharing it with our parents. I don't know if
That's the part.
but like it's for me, I have had to understand that there are going to be things that I have to learn, that I have to go back and teach or share and encourage, because we all can unlearn this. We all can be better with our money. We all can make better decisions. It's not too late. So
I love it.
it's a lot.
I love it. I love it because I want people to understand, like when I say, oh, I want to help you win with your money, I'm helping, but you're doing most of the work. It's still your money. It's your budget. It's your decisions that have to, come into play. Like, okay, what are we going to prioritize? What are we going to knock out first? I'm just here to just push you to the left or push you to the right and say, hey, guys.
That we didn't know was lurking there.
Right. And stay excited about it.
It was like, just so you know, you have an extra $1,000 in here. And I said,
I will never forget that reaction when I gave you your budget reveal. I love it.
Money to put into a savings account every month. I never thought that until I sat down and saw it for myself. Same.
I love it.
The 1,000 is the money.
It's so convenient and it's so delicious. I'm just
saying. I love it. You just answered my second question. Like, what positive things did you start noticing, start to happen as soon as you started getting serious about your budget and about your money? Like, what small wins, debt snowflakes and such, did you start to see happen?
So you remember you want to go?
No more.
No more what?
No more overdraft fees.
Goodbye.
Overdraft fee in almost a year.
I got one.
Wow.
And
congrats.
That goes into my win. I think it was like last month or the month before. I started asking for all my money back. If I missed like a automatic payment, I called and asked for it back.
I remember you told me about this.
I looked through my account to see like, okay, where is this money going? And I called and canceled some subscriptions I had missed. I called people back and was like, hey, I need that back. The one time I overdrafted, I had it in my savings account, but not the one that links to my checking. And it only did that because I had taken all the money out to put in different places. So I called them back and said, hey, I want that back because I have it. And you can't have my 36. So stop it.
I want that back. Thank you.
So that made me feel like I was in control. And that month that I did that, I earned back $323 of my own money. That's a lot of money.
I was proud of her. I was so proud of what she did.
I'm telling you, I cannot believe it. So guys, when you have those auto payments, say you sign up for a free trial and you forget to cancel it, you can call and get your money back and say, hey, I meant to cancel. Can you retro back pay me that money because I never used your services for all that time? And they can log in and see that you haven't been using it.
She said, okay, $247 is going to be credited, but $247. You took $247 from me this whole time? That little 35 turned into 247. Do you know how many months that is? That's a lot of months. That's a lot
of months.
But even like smaller subscriptions that I had, like if it was like, let's say like, for example, I had Spotify. Now, AT&T gave this promotion where they gave you free Spotify premium for like 6 months.
We had that.
I hopped on it, but I forgot to cancel it that 1 month after. So I only took out like $10. I just canceled it from there, but I still had the rest of the month to enjoy the premium. But I feel like if it's one of those subscriptions where I felt like even though I forgot, I could still benefit for at least one more month. It was
One more.
But after that, I was done. I was good. I was right back to commercials again.
I love it. Well, guys, I have to pause our conversation just for a minute because we got another Money Monday donation. Yay. Thank you, Micah, for your $1.99. I'll take every penny. Yes, I will. Thank you very, very much. Y'all are too much. You know, Cole started us off strong with the $9.99. My heart be still. Heart be still. Thank you, Scratch Time. Okay, so next up, guys, because we are coming along the journey nicely. It is just coming off flawlessly. Now, what money goals do you have for your future? We've talked about the past and the present. Let's get into the future.
So for me, I'll start. I want to be able to not just be debt free, but to have it where she doesn't have to work at all. Like I want us to be so stable that she doesn't have to worry about going to a job that she not only hates, but is like mentally draining. So I want us to get to a point where we're debt free and she doesn't have to work because we don't need it. You know?
You're working because you want to. You're working to strive to meet financial goals, not to pay off somebody. You make somebody richer.
Right.
I know what you mean.
Oh, Stacy. That's my other boo.
We got all the lovelies in the house today.
I think my goal is I want to be able to focus solely on my student debt. So that's paying off all other debts until we get to the student debt. And I can just chip away at it. I would like one day, for a paycheck to be all mine. And it doesn't go to anybody. That is my, like, even if I'm not working, when we say not working, we're saying not a 9 to 5. I still be able to do all the creative things that I've either started or have dreamt about doing because that's what I want for me. We're expecting a child, and I want my child to see me doing things that I love, things that make me happy, and things that make us money. Yes. So I want that income whenever it comes or whenever I'm able to fully focus on it. I want that to be my money alone. I don't want to give it away. I want it to go towards the family, towards our goals. So I think that's a big future goal for us is to really just, vacation, trips, bringing culture to our child, all of this stuff without the money issue. We traveled before on cards.
That's that part.
You just got to come back and look at it all. It's just so annoying.
Vacation over.
Never think about it again.
I want to go to the island where the huts are on the water. I want to go
Maldives.
Yes.
And I want to
or the Maldives. I always say it wrong.
Kim Kardashian's lost earring. That's where I want to go.
The goals.
Y'all, we got to pause real quick. I'm so sorry. It's so much going on. I have to give another shout out. Sitting in a tree just gave me $5. Jay, I am appreciative. Thank you very much.
You better sit in that tree.
You better sit in that tree. Everybody go subscribe to Sitting in a Tree. Their content is amazing. Right now they're showing us Hawaii vlogs. I love things like that. You've been watching it?
Yes.
See, there you go.
Ro, I was on my way to you, right? COVID happened. I was
COVID.
I was making my way downtown, okay?
Making my way there. Well, thank you guys for letting us know what your goals are for the future. So we've talked about the past, we've talked about the present, we've talked about the future. Now, my last question for you guys is what advice would you give those who are thinking about using my budgeting assistance, my services that I'm offering?
I would say you have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Just rip the Band-Aid, because checking your account on a daily basis is an absolute necessity. You have to know where your money is going. You got to know how this financial thing is set up. You have to know how long it takes for a payment to clear. You got to know what happens during the weekends. You have to know these things.
You need to budget for those weekends. I'm sorry, I just had to continue. Don't forget what you were going to say.
Right.
Crucial.
You got to know down to the cent what's coming out, when it's coming out, and when it's going to clear. Because if you are ignorant to any of that, you're setting yourself up for financial failure. So you have to take the reins of your financial stability so that way you can get to where you need to go. Otherwise, your finances are going to run wild and you're going to be in a ditch.
I love it.
Say the reason for using your services is because of your personal touch, your attention, and I would say because you just want people to genuinely win. There's nothing behind it. It's more winning for that person, seeing their growth, than it is about the money or, what it would cost for your services. And you're just a genuine person and you want someone to win. So for that reason, I would encourage people to use your services. And also, it's so much better to tackle money insecurity with a friend.
Oh, thank you.
So much better.
I'll scream and everything. You did what?
It's so much better to have someone to share a win. Like, hey, I got $300 of my dollars back. And then someone does handstands for you, or it's like going crazy for you.
Yeah, just alongside that,
it's so important.
A friend who wants you to succeed financially, not just a friend to be in your business, but a friend who has that same financial mindset as you, the same goals as you, who wants you to win along with them. Like, if I'm gonna win, you're gonna win with me. That's kind of
that part. You better get into it.
I just think it can't hurt. And you can tell by what you charge or what you would charge for your services that it's not about the money for you. It's about people winning. And it's about just financial education. It's so important for our community, for people in general. All races need to get it together.
Yeah.
But
I think it's really important to have a community where you can unlearn generations of poor spending habits. Like, I remember my grandmother when she came to, and this is, I'll try and be quick. She came to America, worked her butt off, worked for Caucasian families, cleaning homes, had saved up enough money to buy a house and to bring her kids over, like her kids and her husband over. And she consulted with her husband, my grandfather, about getting a house, and he said no. And she didn't do it. She got everybody here, and he said no. For what reason, I don't know, but I just know that, to set your family up for success, for us to have a family house that could have been passed down or could have been sold, that died with the one person that I think was thinking about finances at that one crucial time. And so it's just so crazy to me that she did all of this work, got people here, worked her butt off.
Yeah.
And then it got lost in the sauce somewhere. That energy, that strength, or that drive.
Yeah.
To make something other than just having things got lost. And so I'm very happy to be able to bring that back around full circle. And I'm changing my habits from now so that, my children know better and do better and have a little bit better. We're not trying to have a 6-house mansion, but to just know you don't have to have a pair of Jordans to feel better. You can when you've budgeted it. Okay.
Exactly.
When you've budgeted and it don't hurt nothing, but you don't need that before you can afford it. So that's why Rochelle Adamson, because you encourage people to change.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys for tuning in and coming on and sharing your story, because I'm hoping that it will start a domino effect. I'm hoping people will open up more and talk more about their finances early on. I think right now we're playing a lot of catch up, and we're like, repairing a lot of damage that has been done. And it's like, man, if I had only known about this type of money move 10 years ago, 15 years ago, I could have avoided.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's why now is such a crucial time to like get on it. And like you can't wait for the right time to fix your financial stuff. You just gotta like do it. Just
Micah got to jump on and say hi. Show his face before you guys.
Micah, we see you walk around in the background. I said, when is
she was for me to work while y'all were talking.
Let me tell you, alarms were going off. My hot tea kettle wanted to show out, but we kept it moving. Well, thank you guys so much. I know Micah do you want to chime in and say something before we dive in? Okay.
I like the part about Shelly saying about her grandmother trying to buy a house for her family. That stuff makes a difference. Having because I was what's wrong?
You're shaking my screen.
I'm trying to get comfortable. I'm on the floor. But I was a beneficiary. My parents taught me like lots of life lessons, even if they didn't use their words for it, but by their actions. They taught me lots of life lessons. I learned a lot from watching my parents. Hey, Mom. Talking about you.
This is a weird
one child.
One child. But that part about having a house, part of the reason that we're so successful I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Part of the reason that we're so successful, Rochelle's got the volume down so low, she knows I'm deaf. But part of the reason we're so successful with our getting debt-free journey is because we got the house that we grew up in. Like, my parents didn't give it to us; they sold it to us for cheap, which was a blessing. It was a blessing because it still was able to teach us responsibility and how to, you don't teach anybody or give anybody anything by giving them something for free, but they sold it to us at a price that was very affordable and that we could still work on our goals. So that thing about having a house is a real deal because we're not paying, crazy rent, $1,000 rent, or $1,500.
I just think about that so much. Like, what if we had a generational house, and of course we'd have to pay for upkeep and stuff like that, but if we had that in our family, what would that have looked like? It's just a question I've always had. It's something my mom told me, and I always focused on the how dare my grandfather, but never focused on the what if we had it, what that would have looked like, and what did that mean. I didn't get it until like now, and just thinking about all that she was trying to do. She was trying to set people up for success.
Yeah.
But as far as, so speaking of houses and stuff, my parents, I just found out maybe some months ago or like earlier this year, they bought the house they've been living in since like early 2000s. They've been renting this house. First of all, my parents have always been good at keep making sure that just ends meet. Like, we've never been the wealthiest family. We've never been the most financially stable, but we always had a roof over our head. We always had food on the table. They made sure that we as kids lived okay. And the last house they lived in, they were renting. This landlord just had it as his like summer home or whatever, and they were just renting it, and the rent never went up or down. It just stayed the same for years. Until recently, the renter said that he wanted to sell it. They didn't know what they were going to do. Like, were they going to, move? Because my dad hated moving. They just bought a new car. And so they was like, what is going to happen? So they had already started the process of getting their finances together, because they wanted to get ready for retirement. They want to move to like out of state. And they just decided, let's try out for this, home loan to see what happens. And sure enough, long story short, they got the loan. They were able to purchase the house they were already living in, and now it's theirs.
See?
The house that we grew up in for the better part of like me growing up,
and did you ever know, Corey, that they didn't own their home? Did you ever know?
Yeah,
you knew that.
I knew because like they couldn't do major stuff, but it wasn't anything different for me. Like we've always rented, like whether it was an apartment or another home, we've always rented. But to know that my parents now have made it an official step that they now are homeowners made me so proud. And I was like, if they can do it, I know I can surely do it one day, but I want to make sure that I do this for my child as soon as possible for them to see us financially stable enough so that way we can have our own home for them to grow up in, you know?
And or have or to buy from us.
Round of applause. That deserves
I love it. Oh, look, Shelly, look at you. How you are such a multitasker. I saw you pick up your phone.
I was like, how are they doing this? I said, let me not look weird on the camera.
Wait. So I'm supposed to pay you for coming on my show. You what?
I said, what sticker? What are this sticker? What do they do?
Thank you guys so much.
Why did we get instantly old?
Overnight. Overnight. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys for coming on and sharing your story with us. I can't wait to see who you guys motivate with your words, because you guys are, sharing your story, because a lot of what I'm finding is the conversations I have with people, we have the same background. We have the same story, no matter what we look like, where we come from. We suffered with a lot of the same struggles. It's just, we'd have to know how to overcome them and nip it in the bud and create new ripples. I don't know.
New habits.
New habits.
New
normal.
Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are welcome to stay on the live and hang out and watch us play Money Jeopardy, or you can go to the live chat. And if you're tired of showing us your beautiful faces, you guys are more than welcome, because it's just
and for anyone who doesn't know, I'm the very, very overly competitive one in the comments when we play.
Yes. So let's see what happens now, okay? Let's see how you do today in Jeopardy. Now, before we dive into Jeopardy, real quick, did you guys know it was possible to get local fresh groceries delivered right to your front door? Imagine all the free time you would have. You could actually take up that hobby of starting your own indoor garden with all that free time. Well, good news, folks. Instacart now offers you unlimited grocery delivery for one low monthly fee. So much better than all those other ones that want money every single time you use their app. Forget that one crucial ingredient that you need to make your kids' favorite macaroni and cheese. Instacart got you. Instacart will deliver it to your front door in as little as 1 hour. Now, where else can you shop multiple stores, see what deals are in your area, help you save money, and get all the items you need hand-selected by shoppers based on your preferences? No more wilted salad, y'all. We're not doing that anymore. To find out more and start your 14-day free trial, follow the link in the show notes below. Let Instacart know your girls Rochelle sent you, and thank you for helping to support Money Mondays. Instacart, never set foot in a grocery store ever again.
Yes, promo. Please select her link.
Use that promo code.
Use that promo code, because Instacart is bae. It is too nasty in these grocery stores. Okay.
Surprise, girl, I chose.
They will fit on your meat. Did y'all see that video where the lady sat her butt on all them rump roasts?
I heard about it. I have not seen it.
They said, look at her sit her rump roast on that steak. She sat down on the meats, okay? I don't want to see it. And if I see it, I can't eat it. I can't purchase it. I need someone else to bring me my food. I can spray it at the door, okay? I can spray it at the door.
Exactly.
What? Nope.
Tiara, the link will be in the description, and there's a 14-day free trial attached directly to that link. So if you click it, you're good. You're golden. And if you don't see it, Dennis, let me tell y'all, Dennis is so good in the background. It's just that I have to get out of the way.
Shout out to Dennis.
Dennis is amazing with the come through. But there you guys go. Let me catch up. in the comments.
Oh, scroll up.
Scroll. Oh, sorry, I'm missing a comment. Oh, okay. You guys are too much. I literally have more shout outs to give. Thank you, Stacy.
Oh.
Sorry, I missed Zumba today. I'll be there Friday. my hips missed it. Okay.
She was so sore the other day. She was like, "Get out the bathroom. I gotta get your clothes."
Oh. I don't need to hear my story. I don't need to hear my story.
Zumbas will do that to you.
Awesome Zumba class.
As soon as I got pregnant, I said, you know what?
Of course. And Asia, thank you so much for your donation, girl. Thank you so much. You guys are so awesome. We got to move on. We got to do our Jeopardy. We are 36 deep in the house. I mean, I even saw that ticker get up to 40. And Asia is calling y'all out. She's saying she only sees 5 likes. Oh, Dennis says he sees 21. Okay.
I might have refreshed.
Okay.
I liked it.
Thank you so much. All of this is just to please YouTube's algorithm, you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I will continue
to hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button.
Thank you.
How you doing financially?
How you?
Ooh, new shirt alert.
New shirt alert coming soon.
How you doing financially? What's up? We gotta talk about it.
And just real quick before we jump into Money Jeopardy, my website, RochelleAdamson.com. I'm working really hard. Dennis knows, he got my 4 a.m. text this morning to bring you guys quality content, quality replays. Check out my website main page where you can see my latest blog. You can sign up for free money tips straight to your inbox. I got my latest podcast playing on autoplay for you. All you got to do is turn that sound on.
Can we talk about the podcast real quick, though?
Can we talk about your work ethic?
But like,
I am not playing.
Y'all need to understand, this is some rinky-dink just thought of months ago type of deal. Y'all been working on this. Y'all been working on this whole financial thing for a guap. Like y'all are in it. So this ain't no like rinky-dink. Oh, I think I'm gonna just talk about money type of thing. Absolutely not. Y'all been on this. Y'all know what y'all talking about.
Thank you for all your help.
And savings and interest and IRA Roth savings.
You're best. Thank you guys. All right, let's dive in. Deanna, I did your Monet Dior Couture shout out very early on, like as soon as we logged in, because I did not want to forget to do it. But guys, check out Monet Dior Couture. The lovely earrings you see here are from her collection. If you want to follow her on Instagram, same handle, Monet Dior Couture. Finest jewelry. I love it for a great price. Mm-hmm. Okay, and Shelly, while I'm getting Jeopardy set up, won't you tell them about the services that you are able to provide with your Fabish Style business?
Yes, so if you all could do me a huge favor and follow me on Instagram at Fabish Style, just at FABBISH Style. I'll throw it up in the comments. Thank you. I do styling tips, how to shop on a budget, where I shop to find really cute looks for the low. And I do a lot of mixing and matching with like for higher end, like I wear Torrid all the way to Rainbow. Shein is like my favorite website. And I just find things that I love and put them together. So that is my page. It's going to turn into a mommy and me because that's my new reality.
Loving it.
Just been trying to get my life together because I am 17. We're 17 weeks.
Congrats!
And, thank you. And so Fabish is really just about, making that extra effort. I do virtual styling, closet organization, kind of like a Jane of all trades in the fashion department, plus size.
Oh, I like what you did. I saw what you did there, Jane of all trades.
You heard what you did, right? Because I caught it.
Wow.
So yes, please like, and there will be other content coming, hopefully a YouTube page in the future. But that's just my little baby.
I love it,
baby.
Oh, congrats. Oh,
Someone just said in the comments, are Corey and Shelly starting a YouTube page? I would love to. Let's talk to this person here. To join
that'll
me.
be interesting.
Okay.
You see who's been talking most of the time, right?
You.
I did not miss that cue.
I have not been talking most of this time.
Hey, who won last week?
Oh, it was an overwhelming victory.
Oh, Anike, are you still here, girl?
Oh.
I know. She tore the fur off of you guys the last 2 weeks. Anike, are you here, girl? Show yourself. Are you here?
I just saw her.
If you're here, make your first selection. If not, we'll go to the number 2 winner, which was Co. Co was in the number 2 spot. Y'all are too funny. I'm catching up in the comments. Carla, if you want to like you, I've already seen your like come across, so you're good because you're watching from Facebook. Since this was a special episode, had my friends on that are more like family, I wanted to do this live today on Facebook also. So welcome to our Facebook viewers. Okay, Anike, there you go, girl. Make your selection. We got a fresh Jeopardy board. Yes, it's only 3 wide and 5 deep, but I'm sorry, y'all.
And we're running out of questions.
We're running out of questions here. We got to slow up. So we will do 5 questions today, and then Michael will come up with our final Jeopardy question. I just asked him on the spot just now for that. And let's dive in. Oh, this is so nice. Queen Chi Chi says she just went and followed you on IG. So did Finance Rock.
Welcome.
Thank you, guys. Start a page.
I think I saw Finance Rocks follow too. Thanks, boo.
Yes. Okay, there she is. Let me get to my Jeopardy screen. So Micah will have the comments on in his Okay, so she chose, which one did she choose? Read it to me, Shelly.
You double working me.
Did you know 300?
Thank you. Did you know for 300 coming up right now? Don't forget to answer in the who, what, when, where format. If your order is COD, you must pay when. If your order is COD, you must pay when.
Call of Duty.
Why is that the first thing? I bet you Dennis is laughing in the background.
Funny because he said duty.
Okay, thank you. Fine. Good day, sir. Let me move this out of the way for you too. I see the comments coming in.
I'm all messed up.
Don't forget to answer in that question format.
I threw it in second.
And then you see how certain people, such as Fun and Budget with Tanisha Davis, have special emojis next to their name, and their names are green, I believe, showing as green. That is because they are members of our channel. So if you would like to be a part of that and gain access to private and hidden loyalty badges and emojis that are specially made by your girl Rochelle, don't forget to become a busy budgeter. Link in description. Tap that join button.
Ooh.
Okay, let's dive in. Let's see what the answer is. The answer is, what is at time of delivery? Who gave it to me? Who said that? Who did? Let me scroll up in the comments.
I think it was Tanisha.
I see Shelly with it immediately, but it's at delivery. So I think we got to give it to Dennis. What is when it's delivered? That's what I'm seeing in my comments.
Okay. Yeah.
So Dennis, you are on the board, and y'all, I'm doing the Jeopardy board today. So, Dennis, feel free to make your selection for the next question. Let me get you back to the screen here. I'm trying to work this thing. Thank you guys for all your amazing, amazing responses. Dennis said me. He is so funny. See, Shelly, you said cash on delivery. What is cash on delivery? What is delivery? That is the correct answer. What is upon delivery, at delivery, on delivery? All of those were correct. You guys just weren't the first ones. Hey, Tina, welcome. That's a new name I don't recognize. Thank you for joining us today. Okay, Chi-Chi, if you're noticing a lag, do me a favor and hit your refresh button or your live button, and it will catch you up. Because I do notice that we get sometimes there's a delay for whatever reason. YouTube plays games. But okay, Dennis made his selection. Let me pay attention. He's choosing the basics for 400. So I will give it a second before I read it.
I can read it right away.
So the basics for 400, the amount of insurance coverage any one account has at a financial institution. Don't forget to answer in the question format. Mama Jenny, you like, there should be a thumbs up button right below the YouTube video that's playing live. If you don't see it, let me know. I know some people are saying they don't see the like button. It's just YouTube at its finest. YouTube at its finest. Oh, thank you, Tina. That is so nice of you to say that. Oh, so guys, I'm not hearing any responses. Let's see.
That's because I don't know.
The amount of insurance coverage any one account has at a financial institution. I'm going to give it 5 to 10 more seconds. I'm seeing some responses coming in. Final answer is going up. What is $250,000? Why are we not surprised that Tanisha knew that? Why are we not surprised? Of course she would know. Of course. Budget and Bay. You are on the board, Tanisha. Hey, girl. Let me add you on and choose your next question while I catch.
What is this ain't basic? And
So, guys, I'll describe this question in more detail at the end of the round. So we're making our way to question 3. I don't want to give anything else away that's already on the board. So Tanisha took the lead with that question, y'all. Let me get you back to the screen so you can make your selection. Tanisha's funny. Queen Chi-Chi said, I don't know. Yes, Dennis is very quick, and so is Anika. You guys have some tough competition today. Okay, let's see. Tanisha, what's your selection? I know she's going for something high. Hey, Delissa. Girl, I love your videos. Hey, girl.
Basics 300.
Basics for 300. These places usually offer the best rates on home and auto loans. These places usually offer the best rates on home and auto loans. Let's get into this answer.
What is progressive?
Hilarious. We got some responses coming in.
Yeah.
What is that? You guys are going to be mad with these responses. You're going to be mad because you know this answer, guys. There you go. There you go. What are credit unions? Now, was I supposed to write what is a credit union or what are credit unions? I don't know. But anyway, that's the right answer. So you got that let's see who got that for 300.
I see Dennis.
Is that Dennis showing out again? Mm-hmm. Yep. I see Dennis as the first one. So Dennis, you just gained another 300. So you took the lead. Dennis and Tanisha are battling, y'all. Choose your next selection. We are headed into question number 4. Eva is hilarious. What is how you guys know? Tanisha, you don't have to flex. I'm typing on the phone at baggage claim and still in second place. She's calling you guys out. All right, let's see what Dennis chooses. Hey, Lakeisha, congrats on that 1K video, girl. Love it.
Basics for 500.
Basics for 500 coming at you quick. Certificates of deposit requires this basic measurable concept to grow. I know, right? I'm getting a little fancy with my wording, aren't I?
All right.
Okay, I'm starting to see a response or two.
Mm-hmm. Right.
There's a slight delay. I just saw the question on the board. Okay, got some more responses coming in. While we wait, guys, don't forget to check out RochelleAdamson.com. I've also preloaded my custom t-shirt website to RochelleAdamson.com. All you have to do is click RochelleAdamson.com/shop and tap the Money Mondays tab. I will make you shirts like this, that ain't it, and any other shirts you desire. I got you. All right, let's see. The final answer coming in hot is what is time? I saw Tanisha pop up first, and that is all you need, guys. So I love this as a teachable moment. Tanisha, dive in and tell us what a certificate of deposit is.
COD.
It's a COD. I didn't realize I was today years old when I realized that's what that stood for. I thought COD was cash on delivery.
There's multiple things. Call of Duty.
Okay, also meant certificate of deposit. So I encourage you to look into that if you are out of baby step 2. So what is that, Corey? Baby step 3 or 4 is saving and investing.
I think that's like 4 or 5, one of those.
Oh, so that's, but it's good to do the research now. So that way when it's time to shine, you got it. So Tanisha, you get, how many points was that?
I think it was 5.
500 points, Dennis. Dennis, how you feeling about that? Okay, we are down to our last
using the feed
question.
Last wrong
question.
Okay.
5. So Tanisha is going to choose our final question before we start. Oh, Tanisha says that this is baby step 4, where you would focus on that. Thank you, Tanisha, for that. And you tell us what you want us to do. You're right, Veronica. Time is relevant. Let's see.
FI 400. Financial institution.
Oh, okay, for 400. Okay, here's our final question before Final Jeopardy. Going overseas? Bring these to easily convert to cash. Hilarious that hilarious that Tanisha chose this one.
But correction, certificate of deposit is CD.
Oh, okay. That's okay. So that's why I'd never heard of it. Okay, that makes sense. So CD, certificate of deposit.
And by definition, it's a product offered by banks or credit unions that provides an interest rate premium in exchange for the customer agreeing to leave a lump sum deposit.
Untouched for a predetermined amount of time.
Yeah.
That's so if you got time, get you a certificate of deposit.
And money that you're not spending, that you know that you're not going to spend for a while. I think there's a penalty if you need to take it out sooner. But I don't even know if it's available. I can't remember. I have to look more into it.
Okay, final answer is up. What are travelers' checks? I feel like Finance Rocks got this. I feel like I saw
ever use these.
I've heard of them. I just never knew what they were for.
It right?
Yeah.
Same. This is why I choose these, because I'm reading terms and conditions and privacy policies and all types of stuff lately all the time. And I'm like, what does this stuff mean? What are they talking about?
Why isn't this being taught in the schools? I don't need to learn about how the
Thank you.
I can't even say it. What's that theory? The algorithm. Which one is that? Is one of them ones they teaching them very stupid math?
Pythagorean.
Yes, that one. I don't need that. Can you buy a house, please?
So that is all for our round of Jeopardy today. So right now, Tanisha is holding the number 1 spot with 900 points. Dennis has 600, and Finance Rocks, my girl, got 400. So now it's time for our round of Final Jeopardy, guys. So throw those wagers up on your screen. Let me know how much you plan on wagering for your final question. What is the topic today, babe?
It's about the money.
That's real helpful. It's about the money. It's the topic. That's what you have. That's all the information we could give you. I like that. I guess I'll get to typing it, right? So you guys can see it. Oh, there you go. Deanna said it. Pythagorean
theorem.
Useless information. That's where it comes in handy.
I need to know what that was. I like to know how to buy a house. You know, it's just little things.
Oh, hilarious.
And she got the correct spelling going down. Hey now.
That's because she's been in school more recently than us, okay? We are old. What in the world is Eva talking about? What is a carrier ATM? Keep at it, Eva. Find out what that is, baby.
It's an ATM you put on your back.
Are we doing points deducted?
Yes.
We're doing points deducted, guys, just so you know. We're doing points deducted, Dennis, Tanisha, and Finance Rocks.
I'm waging.
Anike.
I'm
You're
waging
so ready.
0.001.
Yeah.
And guys, if you want to still answer the question, you can still answer in the comments. That's still business, okay? If you want to do that, still join in the fun, even though you're not up on the board. So I see the wager for Tanisha. She's going to wager that amount. I see Finance Rocks. And I know Dennis wanted to know if we were taking away points. Yes, we are. Oh, Dennis says 0. Okay, let me get the question up on the screen so you guys can answer it. I could have been doing that the whole time. Do you have a quote for us today, Mikey?
Oh, I do not.
Man, what type of Money Monday is this, y'all? Hold on,
I
babe.
forgot all about that.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not.
The best quotes come at the last second.
They do.
I'm not gonna use that one.
Yes, if it made you laugh, please don't use it.
No, it's good.
Oh, okay. Like this is a G-rated show, sir.
So are my quotes, ma'am.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. What kind of person do you? Okay, guys, I'm about to drop the final question. Here we go.
And I'll say it anyway.
Okay.
Money trees are the perfect place for shade.
Yes.
I like that one. Okay, so here's the final Jeopardy question, guys. The auto industry introduced this incentive in a 1975 commercial. Joe Garagiola saying, buy a check, get a check.
Whoa. What?
Oh, buy a car, get a check. Sorry.
I feel like I think I know what that is.
Type it in. If you know what it is, type it in. This is interesting. Where's the answer at, babe? No, where's the answer?
I'm going. Oh.
So the auto industry introduced this incentive in a 1975 commercial. Joe Garagiola said, buy a car, get a check. I'm starting to see some responses come in. Hey, Chi-Chi. I love how we got 2 Chi-Chis in here. That is so cute.
Well, I found a quote.
Okay. Oh, I like that. Go ahead, Shelly. Ooh, you got some help today.
All right.
You're working hard, babe. Okay, let's drop the answer. Where is it, babe? What is the answer?
Oh.
I have to write it in the right format. The struggle.
What was your answer? Let me see.
Okay, answer is coming to you soon. What is cashback or rebate? Who's a 70s baby? Who knew that? Who knew that answer? Let's see who.
Baby, but I knew of it.
See, I've never heard of it.
I was thinking of Joe.
Any car commercial where you see them selling it, you always hear like the APR financing or get something cash back with your purchase. I always wonder, like, how does that work? Like, what is that?
Wow. So Dennis was the first one to get it correct, and he was on the board. So Dennis will be our winner. Veronica is also correct. Chi-Chi, Corey, Monet, you were right too. Oh, Corey fixed his answer. Yep, only the first person right gets the points, right? Dennis is so petty.
No, everybody who had money.
Oh, everybody who had money gets it?
I mean, if they got it right, they get either points added or deducted.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so Tanisha was wrong. So how many points did Tanisha wager? 200. So hold on. Dennis so petty, y'all. He's like, so I'm just making sure.
He is comparing for a reason.
Tanisha has 700. Dennis didn't wager anything, but he got it right. And Finance Rock said trade-ins, and that wasn't right. So trade-ins, Finance Rock's wagered 400 everything. Ooh. Oh, Roxanne. This to be the show. Okay, so Tanisha won by a slither, y'all. A 100-point difference. Tanisha for the win with 700 points. Dennis came in second place with 600, and Finance Rock still held strong. That zero balance got you third place, Roxanne. You're a winner in my book. You're a winner in my book, girl.
You're all aces in my book.
You're all aces in my book.
Oh,
she lost everything. Oh,
you still have your dignity.
That's right. It's just said tears.
Get them next week.
That's right. Thank you guys for tuning in to another Money
Oh,
Monday.
Shelly's quote.
Oh, thank you. Shelly, would you please?
Every time you borrow money, you're robbing your future self.
Boom.
Say it again for the people in the back.
Every time you borrow money, you're robbing your future self. Ouch.
Mama, ow.
I don't like it.
I love it.
It hurts. It hurts.
Who stole from me? Oh.
That was so on point. Thank you so much, guys. I have had so much fun with you guys for the last hour and 10 minutes, but now it is time to go. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Thank you.
Well, don't go nowhere. I got to do it. Well, I'll do it on my phone. It's okay. When I play the replay, I was gonna do a thumbnail, a screenshot, but it's okay.
You want to take a picture? Okay.
No. I did it. I'm gonna do it on a replay. Bye, everybody. We out of here.
Bye.
Bye.